All right.
All right, then. So I believe we are back.
And we're back. We recording, Juice?
We're back. We recording everything good? All right,
we're
good.
back.
Happy St. Paddy's Day, yo.
Yo, I ain't seen you since St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, that was nice,
Slaine
bro.
show.
Yeah, Slaine show, St. Paddy's Day, a Boston tradition.
Yeah, man.
I would say. What did he say? I think he said that was like the fucking...
It was longer than I thought.
10th year?
Yeah, he said like 9th year. Or,
shit.
Yeah.
He said next year when he does it, he would have done more shows sober, more St. Paddy's Day shows sober than he has when he was getting fucked up.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, man. Salute to Slaine for just being totally open with that and like not being afraid to own that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's super fucking
and
dope.
This year he did. Slaine did 3 St. Paddy's Day shows this year. Like I think a PA one, a New York one, and a Salem. I mean and a Boston one.
Yeah, the next night after Boston, he was in New York.
Yeah. With Deadeye, shout out DJ Deadeye.
Shout out DJ Deadeye.
DJ,
best DJ in
all
the city,
3 of them
hands
shows.
Down.
That was a dope night, yo.
Yeah, it was.
You had fun over there?
I had a fucking blast, bro. Yeah, that was the first show, that I've been to in a little while. Just seeing everybody, like, yo, we
Yeah,
I'm
Stiz don't usually come out to hip hop events
lately,
no more.
yeah, but because before I was at every single one. You know what I mean?
for sure.
And now in like the past 2 years, I haven't really been at any. Just so to see everyone.
And I've been telling you for a while how many people come up to me when I go to events. I go to a few more than you, and I still don't go to everything.
Yeah.
But I'll pop up at shit, and how many times people are coming up to me like, "Yo, you guys do the podcast, right?" Like to me or whatever.
Yo, I was.
You got to experience that
completely
finally, right?
Surprised by how many people that came up to me and wasn't like, "Yo, I fuck with your music," or
yeah, I'm telling you, it's weird.
"Yo, like I fuck with you on the radio." It was like, "Yo, I fuck with the podcast."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" Like, I really thought we had like 10 viewers. Like,
nah, this listeners, man.
So yeah, dog, that was super, super dope. And like, I think what happens, Snuk, is that sometimes we don't get a lot of shares, or maybe we don't get a lot of views or listens or whatever the case may be. So it just feels like sometimes like we don't have a lot of people rocking with us.
There's a lot more people paying attention than we think. And they just they're just skipping over that share button for whatever reason.
Think about it, like, I mean, with my favorite podcast, I'm not hitting them up on the daily.
Facts.
Like, oh, I love you.
Facts.
I'm such a big fan. Like, I just listen. I'm a fan.
It's true,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's part of my life. It's something. It's content that I consume. But I definitely think, like, I'm just asking if you rock with the podcast, like, fucking make sure you hit us up on IG, Twitter, follow us.
I would say the most important thing, I would say subscribe, right?
Yes, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I think we're talking about starting a Patreon channel.
I think we're gonna do the Patreon.
Yeah,
thing.
I think because it does cost us a little bit of money each month to do these. And while it's not a lot, it would certainly be great if we could get some help with that. And we
shout out to all the sponsors we've had up until this point.
Yes,
like
New England Noise.
New England Noise helped us out. A bunch of people.
Actually, they sponsored today's ep, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
NewEnglandNoise.com. They did clothing, all the whole shit. I'll do the official run later. But we've had more than a few now. And and a lot of times that'll cover the cost for us to just keep it moving and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it on the platforms.
Equipment, keeping it on the platforms, marketing.
I'm trying to get greedy with this shit, yo. We need more.
Millionaires.
Yeah, we need more than that.
But yeah, so we are thinking about starting a Patreon channel. And if we do, then you will be able to get cool shit by donating or / pledging money each month, even if it's $5.
Yeah, we'll do small amounts and shit. And
so
we'll shout you on the show. We'll throw you some merchandise. We'll do that.
We were thinking about maybe you could even ask us any questions. Like,
for sure.
But if you have any ideas, hit us up and let us know. Like, if you think, this would be kind of cool if you did this.
And once that's up, we'll obviously blast it out for everyone to see.
Yeah, so that was really cool. But also the other really cool thing was just, like I said, like just seeing everybody. Glass, Rose Glen,
a lot of
Oblivious.
Good people in the house that night.
Oh my Lord, like, Leeds, fucking like just everybody, bro. Slipwax, like we are just,
a lot of Stuck on Stuff alum.
Yeah, lot of Stuck on Stuff alum. Shout out Maroney. Maroney was in the building, our last guest. I don't want to say too much about this, but I just will say that he has a new song and it got played in the club that night.
Yeah.
And it went over well.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
It was received, like, I saw numerous people yo, who the fuck is that? And
as I was walking in, I heard it and I was like, I know that fucking song. Because he played it for us.
He played it for us after we recorded.
This shit is so hot. What is this shit, man? It was fucking Maroney.
And then when I told a couple people, like, yo, that's Maroney right there, they were like, what? So shout out Maroney. But yeah, and Slaine, just anytime you see Slaine, bro, it's a good night. You know,
for sure.
When the lights go down, bro, and he's standing in that doorway, bro, getting ready to fucking come out,
them lights,
that shit
them
just
lights
always gives
dim.
me goosebumps, yo.
The lights go down and
love
killed it. That I killed it, Slaine killed it.
yeah.
All the openers killed it.
Yeah, all the openers.
I missed some of them.
Yeah.
I did see some shit because Sando did a nice recap.
Yeah,
so
Sando did. There was 2 openers. What
the kid,
OT.
Yeah.
OT the real.
Yeah.
And
he did good.
And there was
and,
another one, but I forget.
Ren Thomas was in the
Thomas,
building.
yes. Ren Thomas.
I got a joint coming out with Ren Thomas.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, they were both dope. Also, Snuk, I apologize. I'm very sorry because you fucked up Hard Body.
Oh man,
and
the Slaine shit?
and I think it's my fault actually.
I didn't know it was your fault. You fucking dirtbag. How's it your fault?
So
well, let me tell the story first.
Yeah.
So I'm on stage all night with next to DJ Deadeye, spinning for Slaine and shit. I can only pound so many beers. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go have a cig. Real quick. Was that the way it went down?
Nah, you were just going to get a beer.
Okay, I was going to get a beer.
You were going to get another drink. And so I saw Snuk move walking towards the bar. I had a pack of cigarettes, but it was in my car. I had no more on me. So I saw Snuk move, and I said, "Oh, perfect time to hit him up for a stove. Perfect time, right?"
Straight dirtbag shit.
So I go to Snuk. I'm like, "Yo, before you grab a drink, can I bum a stove and let's go outside and smoke real quick?"
I'm like, "I got you."
He's like, "Yeah, let's do it, bro."
Do this shit.
Whipped out that fucking fresh deck of noops.
We're
like, all right, let's
put my beer behind
bro.
the merch table, and we headed out.
So yeah, we go out. We come back in.
So I come back
all
in.
Of a sudden,
yo, I'm getting pulled. Like I'm getting every person I walk by. Say, yo, they were calling your name. Yo, they're calling your name. I'm like walking through the crowd. Yo, Snuk, they were calling your name on stage. I'm like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? So I get there. I go up the ramp. I get back and everyone's like, yo, Slaine had just called me on stage to do something.
Where was Snuk? Outside.
Wanted me to rock a joint on his set, which he didn't even fucking give me the heads up.
Yeah,
thanks for that one, Slaine.
Nice.
But so fucking, story of my life. Wrong place,
wrong time.
Never right place, right time ever. Fucking only time I leave the stage, I go fucking suck a cig, come back, completely missed the shot. Now by the time I get back on stage, Slaine, I can hear 99 bottles dropping.
That's a wrap.
And that when he's dropping 99 bottles, that's pretty much end of the night right there. So I missed a dope opportunity in front of a pretty dope St. Patty's crowd at the Middle East. But
another thing, man.
Long story short, he said my name mad loud in front of everyone.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll take it, whatever.
That's great. So yeah, overall great night. Jason
I
was in the
feeling
building.
It. Dirtbag, that was your fault the whole time. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, technically it was my fault. Jason was in the building. Jason's talking about coming on here like we spoke about before, but seeing him and he's like, yo, gotta get on there.
Yeah, we're just working out the date and all that shit
and
with him.
A few other people, so that was really dope.
Leeds, Rose Glen, a lot of Stuck on Stuff people in the building.
All right, so stuff. Quite a few things. I saw Us last night, the new Jordan Peele movie that we've been talking about wanting to see for a little while.
How was that?
It was good. I will say that the second I walked out of the theater, I gave it a strong 6 and a weak 7. But now that I've had like 24 hours to digest it and to read some other shit and to find out about some of the deeper meanings behind things and really think back, now I give it a strong 7.
Week 8?
Yes, week 8. Yeah, strong 7.
I'll have to see it. I still haven't never even seen Get Out. So
yeah, you got to see Get Out. Get Out's a good. Get Out's
Which one's better?
Yeah, that's another thing people were asking me. It's tough because they're kind of two different movies. But I might fuck with this one a little bit more just because in Get Out there wasn't really a lot of killings, right? Like
this shit is more horror shit. Or?
Yeah. This one's this one's definitely more horror than Get Out.
Did you go to the theater by yourself?
Fox, no. I went with I went with someone from work. Someone at work had free tickets and was like, "Yo, like, I got free tickets." And so I was like, "All right, cool. If you help me move my living room set that I needed to get."
Oh, that's how you got somebody.
That's how I got someone.
I seen you on what was it, Facebook? You getting rid of some old couches?
Yeah. Got rid of it, and someone hit me up right away. Took that shit because that would have sucked.
They came here and got it.
No, actually, I worked out a deal where I went and brought it to them.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Because
Damn.
I had the U-Haul truck anyway. You know what I mean? I was like,
Okay.
fuck that. I just went out and rented a U-Haul truck instead of trying to hit everybody up like, yo, you have a truck I can use? Like,
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
use
that
your
shit
truck?
sucks.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna rent the U-Haul truck. I don't have to deal with none of that shit.
Dope.
I was a little nervous for a second when I got behind the wheel of that 15-foot fucking, you know what I mean? Just because like it's different than driving a car. So like
Nah, it's
when you're
different.
taking sharp turners,
I love driving them
sharp
big motherfuckers.
corners. Yeah. I got used to it, and then I was like, in it. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, fuck with me. I'll run your ass off right off the fucking road.
Once you know you're straight and you feel confident, it's nothing. That shit is regular shit.
But yeah. So that was good. So yeah, go see it.
How
Yeah,
did you
definitely go see it.
How did you leave the Slaine shit?
I left.
You had
I
work.
just-
You had
I had
Hookman
work the
morning
next
show.
morning.
the
I
next
ended
morning.
up being late the next
Were
morning.
you?
Yeah.
Wow, Stiz, you can't. You go to one fucking hip hop event and you're late.
Yeah.
Hillman's
Lupe-
not happy.
Nah, Greg wasn't happy. They made fun of me. It was crazy because I'm on the way.
Did they talk about it on the show? I didn't hear that morning.
Yeah. So I'm literally racing into work on Sturo, and I'm listening to them rag on me on air. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But
you
yeah,
suck.
yeah. But I didn't. You know, I didn't drink or anything like that. I just left super late, and I played the most dangerous game in the world, which is hitting that snooze button.
Yeah,
you know?
I never do that shit in my life.
Do you really?
No, I
Wait,
never.
you never hit snooze?
I can't, yo.
They
If I-
say it's bad for you. They say
Yeah.
hitting snooze like that is bad for you.
Yeah, if I have to get up, I'm getting up.
You know, snooze is a funny thing, and I was thinking about this after it happened, right? So I hit snooze maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, right? So let's say it's a 10-minute snooze. That's
then how
30,
many-
40
okay.
minutes, right?
All right, yeah.
Now, like,
For me,
why
I'd rather
not-
just set my shit to the
Exactly,
very
that's
last
what I was
point
saying.
that
Why-
I possibly can, which is what I do.
Exactly,
I mean,
yeah.
to the second. Like when I
Yeah.
get up, I have to be somewhere at a certain time. I said the shit. It is the very last second,
Yeah.
so I get the most possible amount of sleep. But when I hear that shit, I'm like fucking the Undertaker. Just
Boop.
boom,
Yeah,
I fucking
yeah.
get up. No matter how bent I still am, and it don't matter. I'm up.
Yeah. So I missed it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. I hit the snooze all the fucking time, man. I'm just like, I
So
gotta.
what
stop.
happened on the
I gotta
last
stop.
snooze? You just
Yeah, man. I must have fucking. It must have been the last snooze, and
Yeah.
and then my body just woke me up, and it was like 5:55, and the show starts at 6. I'm supposed to be there at 5:30. You know what I mean?
fucking when I left. I was leaving Middle East that night after the St. Patty's show, and I hear my music bumping mad loud. And I seen the whip. I recognized dude, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
It was my boy, right?
This is man.
Yo,
Yeah.
my boy was trash that night.
Yo,
bro.
well, he probably shouldn't have been in that
Yo,
behind
so
the
he
driver's seat, banging up.
He ended up going to sleep right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he napped it
He
off.
was parked right in front of the Middle East.
Middle East, bro.
Like where they be yelling at you
Yeah,
and shit to not
yeah.
park.
No, so I think he like went like a couple. Maybe he didn't stay right there.
Okay.
But he called me the next morning, and I told him about that video, and he's like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "I went, around the block or whatever, and I just passed out."
Yeah, and like we'll story all them shits on the Stuck on Stuff things like when we go to events and shit like
Yeah.
that. So like I put that on the Stuck on Stuff shit or whatever.
Yeah, that shit was a super good time. Us,
Yeah.
super good movie.
Us dope.
Real quick on the movie thing, I watched the Motley Crue biopic last night with Machine Gun Kelly playing Tommy Lee.
That's right. I always forget that he's in that shit.
Yeah,
How'd he
came
do?
out on Netflix. He did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all right.
It's hard for you to say, Stanley.
I would love to say he fucking sucked.
Tough
man.
for a true Stan to say that.
Yeah, but he did all right, and the movie was dope, man. You know, like hate or love that genre. You know, Motley Crue was a huge band, and yo, they fucked
So, hold up.
shit up.
It's not documentary style then.
No, it's a
They're
movie.
acting.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
but,
it's like the
you
New
know,
Edition shit or the whatever shit.
Yeah. So it's like a movie. It's not a documentary.
How
but
long was
is
it?
Based 145, 2
Oh, all right,
hours,
that's
or something
perfect.
like that.
I'll fuck with that, man.
Yeah, that's what I really liked was like, yo, they fuck shit up, like just
Yeah.
trashed hotel rooms,
Yeah, I
like
heard
just
stories.
fucking, was crazy.
I heard stories.
And like, their manager would say like, yo, like, there's rock stars and there's, but there was nothing like Motley Crue, just as far
Yeah.
as them just doing
They got it in.
wild shit,
Yeah.
throwing TVs out of hotel windows, just
Yup.
like. It was fucking crazy. There's this one part where they run into Ozzy Osbourne because they're opening up for Ozzy.
He's
on, like, a
outside
tour.
sniffing fucking red ants and shit.
Yes.
Oh,
how
word?
did you know that?
Oh, that's just a story I heard of him. That's the exact story that happened.
Oh,
word?
yeah. So wait, is that like a rumor that like for real in real life?
No, I've heard that story before, so it must be in somebody's book or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, that's what he did.
That's in that movie?
Yes.
Wow, that's out of all the I could have said biting a head off or some shit.
There's this one part where they're at the pool and they're opening up for Ozzy, so they're like, Ozzy's there and he's like, yo, I need a bump of some coke, and they're like, yo, like we don't have any, and he's like, I said I need a bump, and he just gets down on the ground and just sniffs a line of ants.
Yo.
Yeah, so he probably really did that then. If that,
he's
something.
Yeah, I heard he did that shit. Wow, man.
Then he actually sniffed his own piss after that.
Oh my!
He pisses on the ground and then snorts his own piss.
Molly Crew was like, "Yo, we're the fucking illest dude," and then they run into Ozzy and he's fucking ripping ants up the fucking strills, yo.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Holy shit!
But yeah, it was a pretty good flick.
I'll peep that. Flick, yeah. Yo, speaking of just, I know you said you was late to Hillman. That shit got me thinking, like, I really haven't talked to you about it. How has the return to Hillman Morning Show, like, in general been?
Oh, it's been super dope.
Other than being late.
Yeah. No, it's been super dope.
Is it different than when you were there before?
Well, yeah, in a way, just because I'm not producing, so I'm not technically the one behind the board. Mike Shue is.
Right, that's right. Shue's there now, yeah.
And then it's also different in a way of like, so, the last time I was working for the Hillman Morning Show like, now I have more experience. So now I'd been at the fucking show, on that station for another 2 years. So now, like, Greg really, like, he's calling me on air, like, every day, like, really making me, like, a big part of the show.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Which he doesn't have to do. So, like, I'm super grateful for that.
Yeah, and you probably came in with a little more confidence than when you first started.
Oh, yeah, of course.
When they plucked you off of Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll tell you, man. Like, you're a rapper. I'm a rapper. We've been behind microphones a ton. But I'll never forget, like, the first time when I got in front of that microphone at the radio station.
Yeah.
Like, it was just for a second there, I was a little nervous. You know what I mean?
It's different.
Like, to just know that whatever the fuck you say is going out right then to however many people.
Yeah,
like,
super
you know
different.
What I mean? It was,
People always say that shit because I always say, like, I'm straight with, like, public speaking. Shit like that. And people always say, like, yo, but you rap.
Yeah.
Like, you're on a crowd. There's crowds in front of you. And I'm like, you don't understand. It's a whole different beast. Like, I'm very prepared. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
My shit rhymes. Like, everything is very strategically put together. Like, public speaking is that. I still didn't love going in front of the class to do the fucking project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
Weird. It's a different vibe.
I'm insecure and shit, like, in public sometimes. So
you're just the first to admit it.
Yeah, that's funny. So
everyone's happy that Stiz is back.
Yeah, dope. Yeah,
dope.
for sure.
How's things with Danielle?
Oh, that's Bay. Yeah, we're doing our thing.
Yeah?
She'll be coming over later.
Love it.
Tonight.
Yo, man.
Absolutely not. I'm joking.
So that's pretty much all you've been up to since St.
Patty's
Day.
Just working. Yeah, working, and that's it.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Shit was
what about you?
Love. Just working, just finishing up this album, booking these. I'm at like the point where we're setting up all the visuals right now.
Heard a couple new joints today, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm next level with it at this point.
I heard that.
I
heard that about you.
I'm really in my bag right now.
Can you give us any timeline as to when we can expect?
I'm just the hashtag is Cinco de Mayo, and we'll just leave it at that, and we'll go from there.
Word.
Other than that, I was at I spent my entire fucking weekend at this fucking giant Italian wedding. Really, it was just Saturday.
What was the deal with that?
My cousin-in-law got married, and just Italian thing was beyond fucking Italian.
Really?
It was just like, yo, like, I mean,
where was it?
Like, people were dancing to like fucking the Godfather theme. It was beyond Italian. Loved it, yo. Love shit
like
that.
It out
shit wasn't
here?
fuck. Nah, dog. We went out to Nahant. Mad nice.
That's
place,
actually
dog.
fucking 15 minutes from here, 20 minutes.
It's
from
crazy
here.
because you don't think, but because it's
super
it's
nice,
such a nice
right on
fucking
the
place,
ocean.
dog. The wedding was right on the ocean. Beautiful people, beautiful wedding. That place was like, I definitely did not belong there. But that shit was dope, man. I fucking love weddings.
Do you?
Love going to
I
weddings.
hate them.
Love it. Well, let me break it down to you. I love going to weddings like when you're not in them.
Okay.
If you're not a part of the wedding
you're not a
party,
groomsman or
yes,
a
if you're not in the
bridesmaid
party and you can actually go there with the sole purpose
getting
to
twisted.
eat
and
get completely fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
Which the last couple times I've been to one, it wasn't that. One was my own.
Okay.
So I'm like, out back taking pictures for 2 hours before you come back
absolutely.
in, and everybody eating up all the fucking bacon wrap scallops and shit. So yeah, it was finally dope to be like, go. I fucking love those things though.
Cost you a couple bucks though, right? You got to give a gift.
Sure does.
I heard you got to give $100 pretty much for each person. So if it's you and your wife, you give $200.
Yeah, and we gave more than that because we're
you
like
go.
real people and shit. But
Really?
So I didn't know. When you're young, you don't know this shit. Like when
I didn't know this. My man got married, and he was like, and he told me that, like,
Yo,
you
I got
gotta
the-
throw
I got the best
200
story
in the
about
card,
that.
and I was like, what the? I got mad at him. I'm like, bro, you're charging me to go to your wedding.
so you got to
bro?
at least cover your plate. These are things.
Exactly.
So
I had no idea about this.
you'll
shit.
think back to like your first one or two friends that got married. These idiots that get married mad young, right?
Yeah.
19, 22, whatever. And you think back how much you gave in the card when you were mad young, you didn't know, son. I went to a wedding one time for my man's. Me and who's I want to say my sister. I had a girl. Yo, collectively, there was $50 in the card.
Yeah.
Like 10 years later and shit, I'm
Thank
getting
you
married.
for that fucking beef fucking
Yeah,
fillet.
right? Thanks for that, kid. And then, doing my own shit a year or two ago, I was like, wait, there's 70 something per plate. Like, I was like, damn, you got to drop $100 just to cover your plate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, you don't think back. Mad funny, my man I got married at the time sent me a text and he's like, hey, buddy, thanks for the 50. Just so you know, the plates were whatever they were.
Oh shit! Yeah,
He's fucking with me, but it's
exactly.
you don't
That's
know that
pretty
shit.
much like my. So it's
You don't know
pretty
at that
much-
age,
exactly.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't get married that age, weirdo. What the fuck you want from me?
Like I said, bro, I was literally wilding at my man, bro. Like, you charging me to go to your wedding, bro? Like, what the fuck?
But nah, I know these things now, so we overdo it and we do it right.
Yo, so that's
Love
funny.
weddings.
Like,
Why you
do
hate going to
mind-
weddings though?
I don't like being at places where I don't know people, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you super cool?
So at any wedding you go to, there's a pretty good chance that
There's
you're
a
not gonna know
couple people.
50% of the people. Do you know what I'm
That's a good
saying?
point. Yeah, that side of the family.
That side.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Which so at this wedding, this has never been done before, right? And I didn't like it at first when I found out about it. We all, when you find you pick your name and it tells you what table you're gonna sit at. So we all came deep, like 8 of us. So we're like, oh, good, the whole fam will be at one table.
Nope.
My man, they had purposely split everyone up.
Oh my God.
Hold up, because to mingle,
Get to
because
know
we're all
each
one
other.
family now, and you to mingle.
Oh my God,
Suck.
you're all one family
so
now.
it's me and my girl on one table. Her sister
Imagine
and
if they
another
split you and
table.
your girl.
The parents have they at least kept like two.
couples.
So we get to the table, we don't fucking know. I think we knew one person.
Oh man,
it was my girl's cousin, whatever.
Man.
And we hated at first, and ended up being the
best friends,
coolest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Because
it's always like
because what it does is it forces you right. Like, you don't have a choice.
You got
but to right out the gate. And of course, it was me and my girl right out the gate.
Yeah,
she outgoing as fuck like me and shit. Hi, I'm
You
blah, blah, blah.
gotta, you gotta own it at that
point. We're the
point.
groom's cousin. I'm like, I'm Steven, whatever.
Yeah.
And the next person's like, I guess we'll go around. And everyone did that shit. And they're like, yo, I fucking worked with this guy here. I'm so-and-so's cousin.
Yo,
Boom.
I kind of like
And then
that.
we did the intros, and I was like, all right, let's get fucked up. And they laughed, and we was with it. Got drinks and party.
There you go.
And yo, let's be honest. How much time you spend at that table at a wedding? You only really sit there when you're
dancing,
eating. When you're eating,
yeah, of course.
The whole other
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
I was standing and doing shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that bad. Yo, I was hating heavy when we first got there.
That's funny.
But yo,
that
shout out to
sounds
cousin
so much
Steven,
like
because
me.
that shit was not an issue at all. That shit was mad fun.
Yeah, that sounds so much like me. I'd be hating at the beginning, but then at the end, I'd be like,
and then we left, everyone twisted, like, yo, this was fucking great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Do it
great,
again.
bro. That's great. I like it. Yo, did you hear about the college scandal? Aunt Becky, Full House.
Oh, yeah. That's
Fucked,
crazy. We never
bro,
talked about
right?
that. I haven't seen you since that popped up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently, and
What, is that Becky going to jail?
I don't know yet. I don't know if she's going to jail.
She's
but
not going to jail, right?
She's fucking going to
She's
court.
not Becky,
She
she's
got
rich.
arrested. She got arrested, so she's gonna go to court. And then the other actress,
The other
that
girl
came
is
out,
Frank Gallagher's
married
wifey,
to
right?
Fucking William Macy. Yeah,
Dog.
William H. Macy.
That's crazy.
It's almost like Frank Gallagher is living through a Frank Gallagher fucking like role. You know what I mean? Or like William Macy is living through a William Macy movie.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening to all those people.
What do you mean?
Like all the rich people that paid and got caught up. Like what's happening to them? They're all just gonna pay and not go to
Well, they
jail,
got
right?
those two got arrested because, well, you know, like
It's like the craft shit. They're only putting the actors and actresses up there, or like the well-known.
Well,
names.
I think it was only those two. Oh no, maybe there was more. I don't know. But they are literally bribing. So like, what they were doing is they would pay like the fucking soccer coach. And dude, she paid like $500,000, $500,000.
This is the question I feel like most people have is because one person like paid $6 million or some Something crazy like that, right?
I don't know, 6 mil, but yeah, what? It's
All right,
crazy
so whatever.
either way.
Let's say for whatever.
Whatever.
Why you don't just give that money to your kid and they open a business? Like they don't need the fucking USC degree. They don't need anything.
Well, so
all they need is the bread and a building. Boom.
Some people just think differently. Some people think they need to have that fucking college.
So you're right.
Yeah, is that
it's probably
the smarter
it's like,
decision?
Out there, it's probably like a clout thing and a status
course,
and like,
course.
oh, my
daughter went to
my daughter went to
yeah.
When their rich friends come over and shit. Yeah, so maybe it's just it's about the parents more than the kids.
Did you see what?
Is her daughter bad as fuck?
Bro,
I heard she got like a million followers and all this shit.
She does. Because
Aunt Becky was bad back in the day.
Aunt Becky was super bad. Have mercy. But yeah, so Olivia Jade is her name. And yeah,
that's crazy. That's my niece's name.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, she looks like her mom.
Yeah, it looks just like her mom, yo. Looks just like her
They
mom.
were playing clips of her audio, clips from her IG on like TNR and shit.
Exactly.
I was hearing them. And
because she was saying we were doing the same. And because, she's on YouTube videos and podcasts saying like, yo, fuck college. I ain't trying to go to college. I'm out here. I already got 1 million fucking subscribers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Gucci. Like,
Like, so that proves right there that it's the parents. It's like she could care less.
Yeah. So
she's bad though. Yo, it's 2019. She got an IG with over 1 million people. Newsflash.
She's gonna be good.
Newsflash, retard. She doesn't need college.
Yeah.
And what's fucked up is like somebody really needed it and like worked mad hard to get into that college
and didn't get in.
And this bitch could care less.
Yep. Yo, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I don't know if you saw it. I didn't even ask you in like pre-production.
What's that?
Did you pre-production? I think that's what we need to call.
That is what we call
when we link up and smoke a bite on my back porch.
When we smoke stones and engineer Jules tells us everything's hooked up and he's good to go.
Those are our pre-production meetings. right. So we will never tell you what that really is again. But from now on, it will be
actually. I think engineer Jules might have just leaked some convo we was having pre-production convo.
There's gonna be some controversy.
I hope not. Actually, I hope
the guy who fucking booted the elderly woman in the face.
Yo, I was gonna ask you if you saw that,
dude. Holy shit!
I couldn't believe that.
I couldn't believe everyone just filmed. Nobody did anything.
That's probably what I took away from it the most was like all the cameras that were. Well, you don't see a million. The fact that nobody not even if like that dude was bigger than you and you was shook to like fuck him up or something, like it looked from the video that nobody even came out to help the lady and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was fucked up. Like
it looked like that's a great point.
So did you see the new shit that just dropped with the dude?
He got arrested.
Yeah, they found him because of the video and I guess now he's like doubling down. He goes, yo, she deserved it. Some shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Man, bury that motherfucker underneath.
Yo, nobody else helped her, right? What if she deserved it?
What could she have possibly done?
I don't know.
You trying to catch me slipping, weren't you? You were trying to. This motherfucker be making the clips, bro. That's why he trying to get me to fucking say some wild shit. So he's doubling
down, saying, "Old lady, she was like 75.
Yeah,
old lady deserved it." He said when he gets out. Yeah. And then the fact nobody even helps or checks on the old lady, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Nah, I was just bugging. She clearly don't deserve it. I was just wondering what you were saying.
Like, well, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes you fucking say some wild shit. You got to get dealt with.
Yo, quickly back. You remember you asked me the wedding that I went to was in Nahant, Mad Nice area, right? I'm in the urinal pissing. Have you ever seen one of these things? I don't know if there's like rich people shit. No, I know what that is. It was called a Splash Hog or like a Splash Hog. It's like
it's gonna be a new band name, bro.
Yeah, right. Splash Hog.
And now the new single from Splash Hog
inside the urinal, like going all the way down on the middle, like you piss all over, like you piss on it. And like
it doesn't splash back.
It's to not splash back and shit. I've never seen that shit in my life. That shit looked super rich, like rich people shit. Yeah.
Let's Google Splash Hog.
Yo, the Splash Hog was official. I was pissing my absolute hottest on the shit. Like
nothing.
Yeah, no.
You were just trying to test it at that point. Like, yo, I'll be the judge of this Splash Hog.
I was testing the Splash Hog.
Snuk. Hashtag.
Yo, that's what it looks like. It looks like almost like it's gel or something.
It almost looks like a big tampon.
Yes, kind of, and it
it
lines the whole inside of like the urinal, the whatever.
Obviously, so like I'm just used to the smaller ones. Like it'll just be on the bottom. You know what I mean?
This
like
shit
with
was
the
like
fucking little cake.
This was rich people shit, yo. I was just curious if you ever seen it. I've never in my life.
Never saw one, bro. That's Nahant for you though.
Yeah, that shit was official. I gotta get a Splash Hog.
Yo, did you see the viral videos that went around of that cute girl doing like the "If I Was the Engineer on These Sessions" viral videos?
I seen the Fat Joe one,
and she does like the Fat Joe one. Yo, that he's like, turn the mic on.
Yo, that shit is good.
Yeah, that shit
I
was
love
super
that shit.
fucking good.
The timing on that shit, she nailed that shit.
She nailed that shit, bro. I'd like to nail her. Wow.
Hell yeah. Yo, I want to say fucking Cardi B. She trademarked that thing that she does. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you to do that shit. You got it down, huh?
What? Yeah. Only because I kind of see her doing it.
How you do that shit?
But before that, I had never even heard her do that.
Nah, she does that shit all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
She just trademarked the fuck out of that. And
Why were people hating on that?
I don't know.
She had to come out and make a video saying like, "Yo,
Yeah,
fuck
I
you,
saw
I'm
the
gonna
video.
get the bag." Like, why are y'all hating on me?
Yeah, I don't know why someone would hate on her.
Why are you hating on fucking?
Yeah,
Cardi,
she got
Cardi
so
getting the
many
bag?
fucking stands that like celebrity stands that'll go on TV and shit be like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why would she not get paid off of that?
Yeah.
She'd be a complete
I
retard
hear
if she
you.
did.
Yeah. She's doing super catchy shit out here. People want to follow suit and do stuff that's super catchy.
Yep.
She deserves to be recognized for. But that's kind of crazy. Well, that's only, that's obviously for like, if a TV show, if some character in a TV show does that, like, she should get paid.
You think Eminem ever trademarked the phrase "stan"? Because it's used now in pop culture like a
It's
thing.
literally a word. Yeah, it's literally a word now. No, I don't think.
Can he trademark your name to the point
That's
where
a
he
great-
gets paid when you use your name?
Imagine anytime. That's not funny. If anything, I should go after him for fuck. He should
For
pay
fucking
me for
because your
staying,
name is
yeah.
now a verb. You mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Or like
that's a verb,
noun.
right?
No, or like you're standing.
You're standing
That would
is a
be
verb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing out.
Or someone is a stan. But I'm pretty sure. Fucking stan like legit got added to the dictionary. So like
As like-
they look
as
at
like a
that's
super
a real
fan?
word.
What is-
yeah,
what's
as
the
a super fan.
super
right
fan,
here,
right?
boom. Oxford Dictionary, stan, a noun. It's an overzealous or obsessive fan of a particular celebrity. Now you're right.
Yeah.
Eminem completely created that.
Missed out on that.
Completely created that.
could probably still
but who
do it if
knows?
no one
Maybe he
has-
does. Maybe he does. Yo, just this is off topic a little bit, but just speaking of that, like, did you know that the McDonald's jingle, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah.
You know who wrote that?
As soon as you tell me, I'll
You'll be
know.
like, yeah, that's right. Pusha T.
Pusha, that's right.
How fucking crazy! Him and Pharrell got in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it was Steve Stout that was working with them.
Yep.
Got the meeting with McDonald's. Pharrell and Pusha T get in there and make
Yeah.
that.
So what that tells
I
me
don't
is
know.
that Pharrell made that. That's what that tells me.
Yeah,
You think Pusha? I don't picture Push. Me personally, I don't picture Pusha just like with his rhyme book and then he's like, yo, I got something.
That's what I.
Yo, and he goes in the
Bro.
booth and he's like, ba da ba ba ba.
Bro, that's
Zero
what I was
chances.
thinking of.
That's Pharrell's lane right
That's what I was thinking of. Like I was literally
But now-
trying to envision Pusha T like in
I've
the
heard the
studio
story.
doing that. Like,
there.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna lean more on the Pharrell side of that.
Ba da ba
aspect.
ba ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah, he probably
Those
came in.
ounces
No.
of coke.
No, Pharrell's like ba da ba ba ba, and he was in the
He was
control
like,
room and he was like,
I'm
I'm
loving
loving it.
Yeah,
Mad
but
high.
Yeah,
He's
but
like,
he
yo,
was
I'm
just
loving
talking
it.
to Pharrell. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
I'm loving it.
He's like, yo, I'm
And
loving
then
it,
Pharrell
bro.
was like, that's it. Boom.
That's it, bro.
McDonald's money.
Fuck
like
you, pay
that.
me.
Like that McDonald's money.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious, bro.
Shaq becomes new face of Papa John's following ex-CEOs. The whole
What do you think? Is
N-word
Shaq selling out
controversy.
right there? Because we all know you and I were
I
talking
don't
about
think-
Papa John's a
I
year
don't
ago
think-
because they were crazy
I
racist.
think PR-wise, it won't look like that because they got rid of the guy who said whatever he said or whatever.
Do you
And
don't think
Shaq
though,
is replacing that dude.
You don't think though they're certainly trying to like
They're
make
over-
themselves exactly
beyond
like
obvious.
overcompensating?
It's beyond obvious.
Yeah.
Or we said, did the guy actually say the N-word? I actually don't know what the actual thing
Yeah,
is. But
he
it was
did.
something
Yeah, he
racist,
did.
whatever it was
Yeah, he
racist.
did. Yeah.
And so they have the board meeting, the fucking rich whites there, and they're like, all right, well, let's go the exact opposite way. Literally, we'll get the biggest, blackest dude we can find in the fucking world. Boom. Now Shaq is running Papa John's.
But I will say Shaq looks like he eats Papa John's pizza, so
Hell yeah.
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
I don't
free
even-
Papa John's for life.
I think I had that shit
I had it
one
time and it was whack.
Yeah, it's whatever. It was
wasn't-
like
it wasn't even good.
It was like regular Domino type shit. It wasn't like
exactly. I had it in Somerville. Speaking of like brands though and marketing, did you see this TD Bank ad that went viral last week in Boston?
Nah.
It was in the financial district.
Nah.
So there was an advertisement for TD Bank North. Here, Snuk. I pulled it up. I want you to see it. I'll read it. So the ad says, now keep in mind this is in the middle of downtown Boston in the financial district. It says, when you're downtown, but your debit card's somewhere in Dorchester.
yeah.
So, what do you think? Now, we have not talked about that. We've not talked about this in our
I
pre-production
can
meeting. What do you
see-
think of when you see that ad?
I can see that, you know,
Why?
you would immediately think black neighborhood, poor neighborhood,
Exactly.
whatever, you know, along those lines.
Exactly. So,
Especially if you're from there and you see that.
exactly.
Like,
so this became like a fucking huge thing.
well, you know, the person is just gonna say, "Oh no, we just picked a city." Or whatever.
And that's pretty much what they said. The final thing that I came down with it was like, listen, I don't think that they were at a fucking meeting table and they were like, you know, let's be racist and thought of it. But I just think that these fucking
people subconsciously let shit fly and like
these
don't even know.
companies need to be and you know, bro, this wasn't just one person. Like this had to get approved on a couple levels.
Yeah,
they need to be fucking more careful and thoughtful with the fucking copy that they're using for these ads. Because you're right. That's exactly what I think. The subtext is there. What that's trying to say is your fucking card stolen and it's in Dorchester.
Right.
Because that's where stolen things end up.
They clearly could have said fucking Cambridge or any
Wellesley. What do you think it would have if it's Wellesley or fucking Newton or you know?
And if they're smart, just even if they didn't mean anything on some real life shit, if they really
which
did
I don't think they
to just
truly did.
avoid fuck shit, like why would you not just put like fucking the wackest, like a Wellesley or some shit like that? Like,
and now here's the thing, and this is kind of when you kind of start to get with like some of these problems are systemic. They're just fucking embedded into our system because I guarantee you that a lot of the people that were making these decisions weren't from an urban environment, you know, they're older, you know, whiter people, you know.
Yeah, and they probably just didn't even know what the fuck they were writing down.
But it was crazy to see a lot of fucking people to say, you're racist for saying that that's racist. You know what I mean? Some people were clearly.
If you don't know how
like,
fucking bad that looks, then you're a little bit retarded.
And the excuse, like, the excuses they would say was like, "Yo, Dorchester isn't. You know, there are white people who live in Dorchester. It's not just,
of course.
But it's like we all know the stereotype of Dorchester.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When I say Wellesley, you think one thing. When I say Dorchester, Roxbury, Chelsea, Lawrence, you think a whole nother thing.
Yeah, and they literally could have put anything. Because it says when you're downtown, but your debit card's somewhere in. They could have put whatever. They should have put uptown.
Better.
They should have put uptown. When you're downtown, but your credit card's somewhere uptown. Boom.
Yeah.
It's over.
They should have chose different words. Did you do the Florida Man challenge?
No, but I did.
Okay,
I
Google
did see it. Should I do it right now?
So do Florida Man and then your birthday. So like mine's is Florida Man June 13th. So just Google Florida Man.
I heard about the shit. I just haven't did it.
And then
Florida Man, and then what? I put my birthday September.
Not the year, just the
7.
Okay.
Boom.
So we're gonna read the first headline. What is it?
Oh,
you got one of the weird ones that you don't get it, bro.
What do you mean?
Holy shit.
Florida Man Challenge, internet calls.
Right out September.
See, but the problem is that now all the top things are about the Florida Man Challenge. Florida Man Challenge. This is why everyone is Googling Florida Man and their birthday.
Yeah. Try. Let's see if I do mine. Because
I think it's just overwhelmed. Look, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, this is such a big topic now that these are all the articles.
Mine actually does come up with something. Let's see if it still does.
Florida Man Challenge is the best thing happening on the internet.
So when I do mine, first thing that pops up, Florida Man asks cops to test his illegal drugs.
Florida Man asks cops to test his illegal drugs.
Yeah.
I heard some good ones. You heard? Do you hear any crazy ones?
I forget, but there definitely were some fucking crazy ones.
Yeah, see, every single one is just giving me Florida Man birthday meme.
Engineer Jules, what's your birthday?
July 1st.
Okay, let's check Engineer Jules. July 1st. So we got
all the
Florida
same shit.
Man wrecks liquor store, blames it on a caterpillar.
yo, Florida is the shit.
Wait, let me try yours again, and I just want to try September.
Like spelling this shit out?
Yeah. And then what's the date? 7th. Let's try that.
Yeah, it does matter how you write it, but.
Yeah, no. Motherfucker.
Nah, that shit blew up. I seen the meme of it.
I had a couple other people that I knew that their birthdays didn't work.
Wow.
You're special.
Yeah, I've been special.
Yeah, so the Florida Man thing. Yo, did you see, when I went to see Us, one of the previews that got played was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? This is the new Quentin Tarantino movie starring Brad Pitt
I saw the
and
still
Leonardo
pic.
DiCaprio.
I saw the still pic of those, so like, what the fuck is this?
It's about fucking the Charles Manson murders.
That's what it's about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with them in it. Oh, man.
Yep.
I didn't know that's what it was about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw another mad quick trailer the other day of something about like beach bum or something. You see that?
Nah.
I'm gonna have to show you after. I don't know enough about it to talk about it on Stuck on Stuff.
What type of movie did it look like? Horror, funny?
It's Matthew McConaughey, and he just looks like an older dude. Like it looks fucking serious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you it.
Okay, cool.
Funny, like everything. Yes, him. That's it. There's like a really quick trailer of it, and it looks fucking insane.
Really?
Yo, yeah, he's
all
like,
right. I'll have to peep
yeah.
that. Did you see Jussie is denying, Jussie's going to take it to the hoop, it looks like.
Oh, man.
Jussie's going to say, nah, man, this attack wasn't staged. I'm taking this to trial.
He's tripling down, doubling down, all that shit.
Yeah, he's doing all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done with that shit, man. That shit bores me.
What's up, Joe?
He said, what's his birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Who cares?
Florida man?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
So you've been watching fucking Motley Crue. I've been I was checking out Idol. Remember I told you Idol was coming back?
Yeah.
Cause I used to be a big AI dude, yo.
Yeah.
Big on American Idol.
Well, you love the fuck ups too, right? Like the
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially early on when Simon was there. So yo, I tried watching this new fucking bullshit, man. I swear to God, I don't know if it's like the era that we're in right now with this anti-bully shit. I swear to God, there was like not one, in like a 2-hour show, not one bad one.
Bad.
Or like, and even when they're bad, they're like, I'm sorry, honey, give it like another year. My man, this is not the reason the show was a success, yo.
Yeah, man.
You gotta bully some of these fucking retards.
You need Simon's not there anymore?
Nah, he hasn't been in years.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a country dude, Luke something, Katy Perry, and Lionel Richie. And they're beyond nice. And the shit is unwatchable. So I watched the shit with the wife the other day. And I'm like, yo, I swear this is not how it used to be. I went downstairs, opened the old DVD collection, because I do own a DVD called The Worst of American Idol Seasons 1 through 4.
Of course you do.
Yo, my man, beginning to end, it's like an hour-long DVD, just absolutely atrocious. You have the weirdest voice I've ever heard. Yo, it's like the funniest shit. Yo, we plugged that shit in, instead of watching the real shit, we plugged that shit in, popped some beers, and fucking died laughing.
He was the best part
shit,
of it, yo.
Dog, that shit used to be so funny. And even Randy and Paula, Randy used to hold the paper up because he was laughing so much at Simon and shit. Like, yo, they were brutal. And I get, all right, some of them maybe they were like, they really made people like feel bad at some of them. But that shit is funny. That's good TV, yo. It's like nobody wants to watch this corny ass shit.
Dude, someone was saying this that their kid in LA was on a like a not a little league team, but like a one before that, right? And they don't use a ball. They don't use a ball to play baseball.
I don't get it.
I don't either. So it's just like an invisible ball. So like they hit it and like, oh, you got it. Oh,
what does the ump do?
Throw it to first base.
Do they have an ump? Or is he invisible too?
I don't even fucking know, dude. But it's just this trophy fucking thing that we're in that everyone gets a trophy. You know what I mean?
It's weird because people like us, we're like, even though I don't associate with anything, like I guess in general, people would consider me more of like a liberal person or some shit in general. With people's choices, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah.
But like because of that though, you would get lumped.
That's a little too much.
We would get lumped into shit like people that like pussies and shit nowadays. Like I'm not with this pussy shit, man.
And that's I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that type of shit is the reason why a lot of the country went for someone like Trump, because they were so tired of shit like that that they were like, yo, we want the complete, whatever that is, we want the complete opposite of that. You know what I mean? And then you got a guy like Trump, like, yo, this fat girl, I wouldn't. You think I would kiss her?
Bully.
This fat bitch,
straight
like,
bully.
Yeah. So,
yeah. I mean, if Trump just entered like the roasting world and just did shit on Comedy Central, like we'd fucking love him.
They had a roast
because he's the president. We know he's a racist piece of shit. Trump. Yeah. Trump roast was fucking good.
I might have to go back and watch that.
You should. It's funny because it was It was like a year or two before, and there was rumors, and almost everybody that went up there was like, "I'm hearing rumors you're thinking about running for president," and they're all like, "Made mad."
That would be fucking the end of the world.
Yeah, dog. There's so many good punchlines on it about how it would literally never happen in the history of life, but then people forgot how unintelligent the majority of people in this country are.
Yeah, that's just great.
Is what it is.
Real quick, speaking of Trump, the Mueller report came out today, and they found that there was no collusion with Russia. So Trump's having a good day today.
Yeah, I think I seen that tweet.
He kind of got cleared of everything.
I seen that tweet. Rob Gronkowski literally just retired,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Like,
Thank you.
like
Thank
right
you,
before,
Gronk.
before we hit
Gronk.
record,
It
like
broke.
30 seconds before we hit record on this particular show. fucking, yo, thank you, Gronk. That's the hashtag,
thank you,
right?
Gronk. Yeah,
Fuck you, man.
Thank you, Gronk, man.
Love it.
What else? A couple rapid fire things, I guess, to close out the show. Was there anything else?
Yeah, man. I just want to. My hate for Kodak Black continues.
Oh, of course.
I just, I'm just trying to decide if there's a new like rapper that I hate more as far as the number one spot, possibly Uzi Vert.
Okay.
But I think Kodak Black might be holding down that top spot
What
right
did he
now.
do now?
He basically said that he said that Pac and Big are only legends because they died, and that he's better than both. It was the quote.
All right.
Like, what are we doing
I
here?
think, all right, and I'm going to be honest here. I think that there is a conversation that could be had about that first part, okay?
That they're only legends because they died?
I'm not going to say that that's right, but will you not agree with me that some part of the mystique, some part of the Biggie and Pac being
Part of that mystique is because they died at the
so
very, very
prematurely.
top of they were at
That's
the height
true. They were
of
at
their
the
career.
top.
And
They were at
one
the-
was like
exactly.
25, one was like 20,
Exactly.
whatever.
But who knows? But so that's all I'm saying is that the death thing certainly had its effects, and not all of it was horrible. But the second part is the craziest thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. Literally.
People trying to say, oh, I can't put myself in a category.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm better than them niggas. You know why? Because I live what I rap about. Them niggas was just legends, like, cause they died. I'm really like.
The what?
I live what I rap
You literally that
He
didn't
said
even make sense.
They're just
though.
legends because like they died.
He said,
I live
"Here's
what
the
I rap and shit.
reason:
Like,
because
what?
I live what I rap, and they are just legends because they died." That doesn't even make sense.
man.
Number one. Number two, Pac was about that thug life. Believe that.
Yeah, but there's people that's like, yo, fuck that ballerina. He took fucking
Yeah, of
dancing
course. So did
classes.
Prodigy.
Yeah, facts.
So did Prodigy.
Whatever. I cannot,
When you were fucking 7 years old, guy. Like what? You know what I mean? Like what are we talking about?
I can't fuck with Kodak, man.
He's the worst guy.
Absolute
He is
worst.
The absolute worst. And I'm sure a part of him knows that shit's gonna fucking trend, and that's why he's doing it. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think we caught up on a lot of shit right there.
I just wanted to pop in, catch up real
Yeah.
quick. We had guests the last couple of times, so I just kind of wanted to
hell
chop it
yeah.
up. Stiz and Snuk, real stuck on stuff shit.
Yep.
We got guests coming up though.
Guests coming up. Please follow us on the socials, on
Subscribe.
YouTube, subscribe,
YouTube.
Yeah. Hit us
/
up
Stuck on Stuff.
on there. The Patreon, might be coming soon. Hit us up if you have any ideas about that.
And then shout out New England Noise Art and Apparel, graphic design services, custom apparel, printing and embroidery, stickers, banners, business cards, and more. The website is newenglandnoise.com.
New England Noise. Shout out to Engineer Jules, who always holds us down. I am at Stiz Grimy on everything.
At Superstar Snuk on everything.
Daddy wasn't there.
Peace.